This is your CBS 46 News Update, brought to you by West Shore Home.
Good morning, I'm Gervie Ardinza. A crime alert this morning after a massive fight between hundreds of teens at Atlantic Station. According to police, about 300 young people were caught fighting near the bowling alley. Police say a 14-year-old boy was injured and taken to the hospital. Another teen was taken into custody. Police are still investigating what started this fight. In Fulton County, investigators say a man was shot during a possible attempted robbery. It happened overnight on Campbellton Road. We know the victim, a man in his 20s, was taken to Grady with non-life-threatening injuries. Right now, we're working to learn more about a search for a suspect. And we're getting a look at those holiday travel numbers from over the weekend. The TSA says screenings were up one day before Thanksgiving. A little more than 3 million travelers were screened this year. That's compared to about 8.5 million last year. Right now, health experts are worried that we could be just weeks away from the biggest surge in COVID-19 cases yet. The White House Task Force Coordinator, Dr. Deborah Birx, says there is concern the Thanksgiving holiday reversed recent improvements in places like the Midwest.
We're entering this post-Thanksgiving surge with 3, 4, and 10 times as much disease across the country. And so that's what worries us the most.
If you did travel over the weekend, experts are asking you take precautions. It's recommended that you quarantine for at least a week and then get tested. If you can't get a COVID test, health experts say you should quarantine for a second week. And coronavirus cases continue to climb in Georgia. 1,700 new cases were reported just yesterday. Right now, we have more than 420,000 confirmed cases, and more than 8,700 people have lost their lives to the virus. So far, more than 4.3 million tests have been administered across our state. And happening today, Georgia's governor is expected to hold a roundtable discussion with nursing home administrators, Governor Kemp will give an update on the state's fight against COVID-19 and also plans on vaccine distribution. That roundtable is set to begin at 2. And now to the latest on the 2020 election recount in Georgia. Across the state, election officials will continue recounting votes this morning at the request of the Trump campaign. DeKalb, Cobb, and Gwinnett counties resume their recounts in just a few hours. All 159 counties have to be finished by Wednesday. It's a cold start to this work week, and we've got some frigid temperatures on the way. Ella Dorsey's here with that.
Yeah, it's not too bad this morning, but temperatures are actually going to fall through the day today into the low 40s. That's where they'll hover all through the day. It's also going to be very windy and very cloudy. So feels like temperatures today will be in the 20s and 30s. We could also see some snow showers later on this afternoon into this evening. This is only for the higher elevations in the northeast Georgia mountains where a light coating of snow is possible. Here's what I'm talking about with the temperatures, right? So we're in the low 40s by 3 p.m. It's 41 degrees, but with the wind, it feels like 29. By 5 p.m., it's 39 degrees, but it feels like 23. And overnight tonight, actual temperatures dip into the 20s. Feels like temperatures dip into the teens. So I would take the winter coat, the winter gloves, and the scarf with you when you head out the door tomorrow. Even though the sunshine returns tomorrow, highs do not make it out of the low 40s.
This has been your personal news update from CBS 46 News, brought to you by West Shore Home, Atlanta's one-day bath remodeler.